which is 2,500. My question is, what is the government adding on top of the 2,500? Number two, what is a National Cereals and Produce Board as also selling through their depot? What are they making out of the 2,500 or anything on top? Lastly, why do you use, when I see suppliers who are brokers or suppliers to import or supply these goods? Why not use National Cereals Board directly to import and distribute? Finally, when I see the MD said he doesn't care what fertilizer or what quantity or quality, or not quantity, quality of the fertilizer that comes with his godown, and subsequently whatever is going to be supplied, that is not his business. So that means he won't care if the whole godown or depot is substandard. He won't care. He will supply it direct to the farmers. If that is what he was saying, as CS Agriculture, what is your take on this? Is he supposed to be in that position really? Thank you very much.
Bana CS.
Chair, one, the government component on the subsidy is 1,850. That's why farmers are paying 2,500 for the fertilizers. Number two, you ask why are we using distributors and not NSPB being directly. You know the kind of issues we've had as a country in terms of finance, and the MD came out very clearly telling you the arrangement that we have. One is on consignment basis, where consignment is you bring your product, it is sold, once sold you can pay. So that compared to the direct purchase, you find that we have to spend the taxpayers' money before the product is done, and even if it is not bought or it doesn't go, then we still have it in stock. So this one ensures that the model there ensures that there is fertilizer and we only pay for what the farmers really take. So we really do not have enough money as NSPB to say we would buy 12 million bags of fertilizer that we want for this year because of the kind of expenditure. But we want to become more innovative and see other ways of at least ensuring that fertilizer is available to the farmer. Madam Lindo Majority, I agree with you. Nakuru has really supported us in this space on business of growing food. We are faithful to the cause, and we commit that we will permanently be able to do what we can to ensure that they have fertilizer. I personally, 2 weeks ago, went to Nakuru one day, went to a place in a wagon, went to Sirikwa, went to Elengurone, went to Molo. One day, I covered those areas in Nakuru County. And that day, I did not hear any farmer who had any issue. And it been brought to my attention, I would have really been able to address it from there. Because I was there physically, by myself. It's not my agent or anybody. And the only corrective measure I did when I went there is that the farmers, because I give farmers an opportunity to speak out, because I don't want anybody to, bring niceties in a function so that they clown whatever they've been doing by making the best presentations they can. That's why I ask farmers to speak first, and I know. And the only place that had issues was Olengorwan and Depot, where there was a lady there, as he was called Neptune or somebody. The farmers were very bitter about our conduct, and I directed the NSPB, the MD here, to immediately move her from there and suspend her. Then we can start dealing with the other stories. And that was immediate. because, of course, the former normal administrative fair action act rules must be followed so that we are able to bring discipline and so that we also appear to be given. Somebody must be given a right to be behind. Fair hearing is a constitutional responsibility of us. So that's the only area. Otherwise, I went to Nakuru. And Madam Linda, Madam Tabitha, I want to tell you, as at the 4th, the fertilizer we have distributed in Nakuru County is a total of 236,670 in different centers around Naivasha, Nakuru, Karunga, Kiamaina. You know, these are all centers that this is your county. You know it better than me, Salai, Chubukia, and that you find it on page 15 and 16 of this bundle. So we are actually quite deep in our counties and to ensuring that the distance that the farmer moves is really minimized. Understand the circumstances that we are working in this limited fiscal space, no budget at times for whatever extra thing that we want to do. But one thing I must appreciate the farmers of this country is that really they have performed beyond our expectation. They have done what we never imagined, and that's why we cannot let them down. That's why I want really to assure them, regardless of the issues there, and we are happy they are coming out, we will seek to really confirm or to establish the truthfulness, the veracity of the issues that have been raised, so that we are able to also get organized better. You know, this is a learning process. We have seen where the gaps are. We will be able to cover them. If, for example, KEBS is required to test nearly every bag in the next season, we'll have to do it. But see, when certain standards have been agreed and someone else makes a mess, we find that that's why we have found ourselves in this place. But I will take it as a learning experience. I'm happy you are bringing it up, but please, any information that if I also find is relevant for us to be able to address through policy, another corrective measure that would really be of benefit to our farmers to ensure that the smooth running of the program is maintained and the greater objective of increased productivity is achieved. I am ready and willing really to have a discussion, because I believe you people have gathered or may have a better opportunity to get more information, because the diversity of the committee is really a big strength that we can leverage on to make our work easier and better. Thank you.
Senator Mondege, because I want us to. You are saying something? Yes, ask.
Swali langu kwa sababu tuko hapa kwa kikao ya mambo ya agriculture, sijui ni minister atanjibu ama ni director Kariuki. Wakati tulienda Laikipia County, tulipata invoice ambayo mtu anaitwa John Alan Namo documentary Fertilizer GPC company Sirika Booster gunia 90 bags ambazo asikuwa mzuri.
Senator Mondege, we are finishing first with the issue of chemicals, then I'll give you an opportunity to ask that question. So, Waziri, wakati tulikuwa tunazunguka, when we are going around, we managed to collect some samples of green, and for the purposes of being clear, some of the fertilizer was also brought by farmers. I have a bag here with me, unopened, because we thought it's wise to come with one bag, full bag unopened, else we will be told that we are the one who have corrected whatever is inside. I'm saying that because on the tender document, I think this is for the MD, Joe. In page 5, first of all, it gives specification of what is being provided to the NCPB depot. And they say, one, the liner is a polyethylene inner liner given the thickness, the dimension, and the weight. I'm saying that because we opened that bag. I don't know how it is inside, but all the bags from that company didn't have that liner. It goes to the other specification where it says that 10% of empty bags to be provided free of charge with consignment. A sample of an empty bag should be sent to the Minister of Agriculture for confirmation before fertilizer bagging starts. Everybody knows, the fertilizer with the raw material that we know about is hygroscopic. It will now start to absorb the water from the atmosphere. That's why it must have the liner, which is confirmed in the document. It must be having the liner. And a sample was also supposed to be provided before the fertilizer comes to the NCPB. My question will again go and ask the specification are here. Who is supposed to make sure that the specification are followed? That should be during the delivery of the fertilizer. And lastly, Bwana CS, this issue of this fertilizer and other samples of fertilizer is having a very bad effect, especially to the farmers who normally does large-scale farming. The reason why is the fertilizer provided in the Kel green one, it cannot be used for mechanized application during planting. It's giving a lot of problem because it's not granules. I will open that back. Maybe it has the liner, I don't know. But it's not granule. It has a lot of dust inside. So when we went to several farmers in Nandi, they are switching on now to manual planting because the planter normally apply fertilizer in the plant seeds. So in the future engagement, please let there be a specification that any fertilizer applied should be used for mechanized type of farming. Because we are trying to encourage mechanization, but the input that are being used, they cannot be used by the equipment that we have for mechanized application. That is just for your information. So we have the bag in front of us. And I'm saying that because the specification is very clear on how it was supposed to be. Because we don't want to be told maybe we are witch hunting. We got it from some of the farmers to see whether it meets the specification too, and we'll be opening it soon. We have one, and we also have another one outside, which should be, the sergeant at arms should also bring, because maybe if you see what we got from the farmers, you'll have more understanding, Bwana CS. This is mavuno. We'll also open up. This one has and then also on this one, Waziri.
Chair, a special request.
So if you want to use
A special request, Chair.
you cannot use it.
Chair, special request.
So yes.
Yes.
Hivyo yote.
Yes.
But you see the content of the dust. Unasikia tu kinyesi kinuka. Wacha wakili wacha wakili nani hapa na makuwa. Wakili anakuwa chairman this way chairman. So this one even hata kama this one this one is okay. So this one is okay. If you open this one, you can see the line. You can see the line even without opening the fertilizer.
But why are you saying it has a problem?
No, this is normal composition.
Can you see?
All this like that. I think this some moving forward.
The ingredients, proteins, urine, shavings of wild animals.
Nilipata hivyo. Ndio wakulima wanalia.
You know we have friendly samples. Unaona hii rangi mimi hata nimecheka mambo ya live. Unaona even when you get a salt and a peak for this one, the acidity is a little bit high. That means they're using some salts. Hii unaona liner ina liner. This one doesn't have the liner.
What they have done, they laminated inside. It looks like
They're supposed to have a liner. But you see, all, even the specification there, you laminate the bag with vanillin, but with the liner. It's androscopic. You see? But the reason why they did the unit is not androscopic, so they know very well it's not a fertilizer. It's the content of the dust itself. 90%. You never understand as well. Yeah.
You know why this is important here? Now you understand you're comparing mangoes. Not that one.
And the farmers are saying, even the farmers, they are telling you this fertilizer is okay, 17 whatever they have, they are testifying. So, hawezi actually out of the 11 suppliers, they are singling out the having problem with this one. The branding, the concern is the branding.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
si nimeseti mimi sasa. Mimi ndio nimeseti. Sasa hizi ndio tunaangalia na seti naanza kuniambia. Na seti nangoja naanza kuambia.
You know, another thing is the bag should also be serialized. Because if you
Ningia mwenye kwa short.
number is for the old man.
When they are selling this fertilizer, they have codes the farmers. Yes. Now it becomes an issue. Somebody has a problem. Yes. They can't identify the exact bag sold which person and what time. Let me show you one thing. When someone got a bag, when you got the number and the voucher is clear. But of the bag, the serials of the bag, the serial,
don't have to check. But at least the banks are the same. If it is get green, you tell us every 10 bags is what you trust us.
So you are just thinking about moving forward, kind of dynamics in the game, absolutely how that will improve.
Yeah, because look at this to stand.
I am positive. Senator Mondeli, please can you Waziri, I have one for my same question.
We have a surveillance team, and we also have interactions with the international fertilizer associations, and therefore we do confirm. We have an estimate price.
And what is the international price for fertilizer per ton?
Well, right now I don't have the details here. I know the price has come down in some products, like DAP. It has come down a little bit. I can give you the details shortly. I don't have them with me right now.